My name is Lynn, and I'm a cabinet maker. I chose to be a cabinet maker, and I also worked as a carpenter because I loved working with wood, because I like the results at the end of the day of the work that we do. And cabinet making specifically is very satisfying work in that you can build very, very beautiful things and see the legacy of your work. The legacy of my work is in British Columbia, in Nova Scotia, and Ontario, and I know some of those things are lasting, and that's very, very satisfying. I spent a lot of my years working in the film industry, doing set construction and furniture pieces for film and television, and it's very creative and interesting work. I guess one of the things that I enjoy the most is the problem-solving piece, that you're handed a set of drawings and you're required to ascertain from looking at these 3 views on a piece of paper something that you're going to build in 3 dimensions. And from that, you have to figure out a plan, a process that's efficient, has tight timelines always, and is ultimately going to be beautiful and lasting. The main responsibilities of a cabinet maker is an ability to work with drawings, architectural drawings, an ability to use all of the typical machines of the trade. Central to our trade is a table saw, so you have to become very, very proficient on table saws and a multitude of other tools, but table saw is very central to our work. An ability to work in teams and individually, to be able to manage your time and develop very efficient processes to execute your work. And you have to build to exacting standards. You can't deviate from the intention from that drawing that was first, put to you. I know in talking to a lot of girls and women, they're afraid that they can't physically do the work, perhaps. That it's physically demanding and it might be beyond their capacity. And that's just not true. So somebody like me who's a small stature, I was always had the ability to meet and exceed any standard in my work. In cabinet making, it is actually quite physically demanding because you're carrying around 4 by 8 sheets of material, a lot. But I can always meet those requirements and exceed them. And I tell young women that because if they look at me and me being a little older now too, they can see that if I can perform those tasks, then they can too. And one of the things I learned over the years is you are going to learn how to move things around. You are definitely going to be doing physically demanding work, and if you don't want to be engaging your body in a physical work, then it's not something you might choose. But if you're okay with physical work, there are methods to moving things around so that you can move things efficiently, well, and without danger. There's a lot of neat places you can land in cabinet making, so it's not just one thing. It's a lot of different things you can do. If somebody likes to work with their hands, likes to work with their body, enjoys problem solving, maybe they come from a rural background where they kicked around outside a lot, any or all of those things means that you're going to be a great tradesperson. So I would invite people to pursue it. Despite any challenges they may have, absolutely pursue it because it's extremely satisfying and rewarding. And the amount of self-reliance that you get and self-esteem that you get from being able to build and change and shape spaces around you is very, very satisfying.